Hey guys, I think it needs to be said that you know backing a candidate doesn't have to be some kind of like some unique, you know, crazy thing. You get my point? Like Trump, he kind of flipped everything on its head, and so everyone thinks you have to find another type of Trump person. Well, we saw that worked out. So, anyways, and let me clarify that whole like gays night out, whatever it was with Nick Fuentes, Clavicular, whoever that is, and Andrew Tate and whatever, Sneako. That was, don't judge us people on the right by our worst specimens. That's not what we're looking for either. That was just weird and fucking awkward. And I'd say cringe. But anyways, you know the kind of person we should be backing, and I'm gonna show you right now. It's someone that actually has balls, courage, like this guy.
And so, why don't you run for president?
Oh, I think it would be impossible to win.
Why?
When Rand Paul ran for Senate, it was in Kentucky, and I helped on his campaign. That was in 2010. And I was one of the volunteers, and I did the phones, and I put up signs, what I learned from that, and the people who I made connections with working on Rand's campaign. But then in 2016, I went to Iowa with Rand and gave speeches for him or introduced him or went around in the presidential race. Oh man. And we took a pounding. Like we thought that he could do well based on what his father had done. And when I came away from Iowa with this realization, I always thought until I went to Iowa with Rand, I thought that when people voted for Ron Paul, when they voted for Rand Paul, and when they voted for me in Republican primaries, that they were voting for a constitutionalist or libertarian-leaning Republican. But then Donald Trump went to Iowa and got all the people that would have voted for Thomas Massie, Ron Paul, or Rand Paul. And that's when I had to recalibrate my thinking. And I realized when they voted for me and Rand and Ron, they were voting for the craziest son of a bitch in the race. They weren't voting for the libertarian or the constitutionalist because Trump came in and took all those votes because Donald Trump got the votes. I just don't.
What's the point? You know what I mean? Like, we would deny an awesome guy like this because, well, he's not wild like Trump. Or where that wildness, it's like having one of those party girls that are wild and fun and shit. And yeah, you want to show her off, but where does that get you most of the time? And that's the point. You know what I mean? Like, we would deny an awesome guy like this because, well, he's not wild like Trump. Or where that wildness, it's like having one of those party girls that are wild and fun and shit. And yeah, you want to show her off, but where does that get you most of the time? It gets you a lot of drama, a lot of dick, not because you're gay. It's just a mess, you know what I mean? We don't need shit like that. And then yesterday or the other day, whatever, the gays night out, the guys night out, but whatever. Anyways, we don't need that either. Okay, Nick Fuentes? Oh, I'm gonna get a 7-figure gold deal because, I'm only taking it because it makes Mark Levin mad. Shut up. Stop acting like you're not under their thumb. I mean, guys, the fact that Sneako went with Nick and he doesn't really, like, you're with this guy personally. He should know that Nick's self-serving. I mean, it doesn't take a genius. He could say all the, hi, Hitler, whatever bullshit. It's an act. Just like his hairdo. I mean, it's all fake. And then, what, clavicular? Oh, your cheekbone to eye ratio socket. It means you're a Chad, or you're being mocked. Who the fuck is this guy anyways? He's a dork. He's decent looking. He looks, but a Chad? I'm not gonna vote no fucking Chad. What does that even mean, a Chad? I know a lot of Chads. They were ugly as fuck. They weren't even funny or nothing good for. So that creep, Sneako, I don't know what the hell he is. I don't know if is he black, Korean, I don't know. And it's weird because like you're with the race guy, what's his name, Fuentes. And there's Andrew Tate. What the hell is this? Like the old grandpa they look up to, the gigolo, like in that corny cringe movie you'd see. Like, oh, come with us, man, Mr. Master. I mean, and he's talking about Korean slaves? What the Look, when people get drunk, they like to toot their own horn. I guess what they've done up until this point wasn't enough. I don't know why, like, Andrew Tate thought, what, Korean girls? Oh, Korean slaves, that's fun. That's cool. Yeah, when I walked away from there, like, I want one when I'm older. It's all shit. This is the guy we need to be backing. And he just, you know why he's saying he doesn't want to back? Because he doesn't think he has the confidence. He doesn't have the confidence that he'd win. That's why. It has nothing to do with anything else. Anyway, so it's like, it's just corny. I mean, this whole thing, and I don't know if it's coincidence, but, Nick and Andrew Tate, they've been all up on that Venezuelan oil will be rich bullshit. Like Andrew Tate, might makes right. Okay, well, let's see how he feels about might makes right when his backside's being made right by some might. If he goes to another Romanian prison or whatever, I mean, he bitched like a little woman when they used lawfare to come after him. Well, he wasn't all about let them do it to me, let them do it to me. I'm innocent. They're just trying to chop me up because I'm. He done his stupid voice. You know how he sounds. He didn't say, "Well, it's okay what they do to me. Lawfare's okay because might makes right." It's like, shut up, bro. I mean, he must be broken inside, by the way. Like, if you can accomplish money-wise and girl-wise, everything he has, and you still talk like an idiot like this. Anyway, so look, Brett Cooper, she's straight up. She should be like, first lady material. Too bad there's not a male version of her, because the ones we had, like Matt Walsh and them from DLR, they seem to have lost their nuts. And not between their ass crack, someone else's ass crack. So let's just see what she has to say.
Like reacting to things on the internet, which I have done for 4 years straight at this point, it used to be more fun. It used to be free and freewheeling. And now every day when I sit behind this microphone, I'm constantly worried about offending people on my own side, on my own political side, not saying the right thing. I'm just over it. Can things not just be funny anymore? Can we not just touch some grass and laugh at things without it being the end of the world? Can I not just be entertained by things that go on the internet? Because what happened in Miami?
All right, now you might be able to tell by this.
I seem like this. The people who pitch tampons in boys' bathrooms in this ridiculous bullshit, man. Those people right now are considered a breath of fresh air. That's how much Trump and all them are fucking it up. To where that is a breath of fresh air, even for me. And I know the truth.
Sound of my voice, but we had the plague this week. Very few things brought me more genuine wheezing laughter than this collection of streamers taking Nick Fuentes to a club in Miami. And do not worry, everyone is already busy condemning it. Now, before we get into the mansion that I think was provided by one of Andrew Tate's friends, this was all of them walking in the door. Like this whole thing was being filmed.
I haven't seen it, by the way.
The boys walking in.
Hey.
Clavicular, I have a video about him. Batshit crazy, like crazy story. If you don't know who he is, you can go watch that. Clavicular somehow assembled the Avengers of the Manosphere. He got the Tate brothers, he got Fresh and a gaggle of women that you would expect to see on the Whatever podcast. He got them all together in Miami. Sounds like a fever dream to you. It basically is. Imagine me having a fever, watching all of this transpire. They're on the water. Oh, there's the ladies lined up by the water, just ready for these streamers to walk in and greet them. And that clip was posted and somebody said, this looks like a scene out of a mafia movie. And then somebody else reposted that and said, the gay father, which was very funny. I have to admit, I laughed a lot. One of the comments said, I can never forget the famous line from that movie. You come to me on the day of my alpha male child's Hitler clubbing night. I literally, when I read that this morning, I laughed so hard that snot came out of my nose. That's about
Let's get back to Clavicular's game.
Math? You guys ever do math?
No, Clavicular. No. Normal people do not do math. All of the other older guys, they're giving him advice.
No, Clavicular. Normal.
When how did that become a pickup line? Hey, you guys do math? I mean, guys, go look. You probably don't have to talk that much, but shit, shut your mouth, boy. You put your ruler. I go up to the chick. Hey, do you do crack? Like, oh shit, that's She's gonna think I'm a winner. Oh man. Anyways, let's want to hear a little bit more.
People do not do meth. All of the other older guys, they're giving him advice like how to date or
The
not
grandpa
to date
Tate?
women.
Oh yeah, let's take Grandpa Tate's advice. I got Korean slaves, and I'm a good master. I'm nice. these guys are like, it's like society got like wasted and ate shit. I don't know, the worst society in shadow. I mean, I'm some society eater. It would come out with like new creation, Nick, Andrew, Clavicular. I don't know about Sneako. I don't even know what the hell he's all about, but he's probably sneaky. Who knows? Let's go.
I'm meeting other men, but like a one-on-one dinner with a girl is a mistake and a waste of fucking time and money.
3 hours of fucking garbage.
How are these not two over-the-top caricatures that you...
These are not the lead characters. These are the odd supporting characters that are written so over the top to just like elevate the rest of the comedy. That is this scene right now. This is what we're watching. There's another moment where the same guy interested in Tate were telling Clavicular to not get invested in hoes, which you think, okay, maybe that's some good advice. You know, don't get invested in hoes,
by,
but then they also
every
say
day.
this.
I DM them, think they ain't gonna come with me. Those side chicks aren't yours. Oh, those are hoes. They don't belong to you. Don't put a flag on.
Get him. He's a Chad. Get his number.
So it's no fucking. Yeah, of course.
Classy. Love
Oh,
that for
okay.
sure. Now, by
You
the
know
way,
what?
the guy
Like
in
I
that
said, don't judge us on our worst specimen. Clavicle? Whatever it is. Collarbone? Whatever. Anyways, guys, if this is what you're looking for to take you and your kids to the next step, it's not gonna happen. Probably should go somewhere different. I mean, I say Thomas Massey, VP, MTG. They seem to be cool with the left and the right now. And I don't believe in those differences, left and right. 'Cause in the end, we're all gay, right? Anyways, if you've seen this, and I'm not didn't get taken down yet, give me a like. And see ya.